it's time for another edition of RSN Trackside, powered by Bob Johnson Auto Group on Rock Sports Network. Gets on the champion, trying to be a
bit of a hiatus, so let's get.
Tonight we'll be talking about it.
We're back live on the Coast to Coast Racing Network. I'm Zach Chapman here, ready to bring you part 3, my hometown clay at the Lernerville Speedway here in Abbottstown, Pennsylvania. No other track like this, man. It's the best 410 racing in South Central PA, well, in Pennsylvania. I don't care what Port Royal says. I don't care what that train track Williams Grove says. Now, Lernerville's pretty cool, but it's not as cool as the Lernerville Speedway. And, man, the place so unique. You can go golfing before you go racing. We got the golf course off the back stretch. You can't see it. The trees get in the way. I want to say hole 5. I get it wrong every time. I make a different guess every time, but all I know is I've never made par on that hole. It goes severely downhill well, you can maybe see off the back of the trees. Now you can see some of the trees sink down a little bit, but very, very neat hole, long par 4. But tonight, it is about racing. We are going in some pro late models. And notice I didn't mention the sponsor because the sponsor's me this year here at ShaggyTV. Dino, all those guys, man, they've done their part to keep the machine oiled. And, man, these guys gave me my kickoff here, so no reason. It's time to pay back a little bit, and well, hopefully the drivers hear the call from me. And since I'm forking it over here, doing this on my dime this time, maybe we can fill this thing up a couple weeks. That'd be nice. Let's put on some good shows. That's exactly what Superman's trying to do out here early. He's got the cape flapping in the breeze. He's quick time, but Mike Brewer in the 390 machine with a 14.82. He's on the top of the charts, the Ant-Man green, then purple. Anthony Morano, quick time. The 32 at the top of the charts with a 14.83. Or an 8.2 rounded up to an 8.3, so not too sure exactly what it is to the third decimal. SDK set me up for failure there, but let's go check out the 444. I went down and I told Anthony, hey, I'm going to advance this race, and he said, oh, I thought Shaggy was pulling me up for my interview already. Thinks he's going to win this thing tonight. Right now, he's off the pace, lap number 1. But lap number 2, that may be the money spot here. If we run 2 heats, 5 apiece, Scott Rayoum will be sitting on the pole. We'll have to see if Brandon Garand or Garand or Gerard. I'll have to see if I can get a pronunciation from Dino or the boys on that. I think he was hanging out with them earlier. He's the 10th car. He hasn't put in a time yet, so don't know if he's even going to be out here racing with us this evening, but right now we get ready to take a look at the starting lineup for heat race number 1 here for the pro late models at the Lincoln Speedway. Rounding out the field in the 21, Blackjack John Tobias. Row 2 to the outside, the 32 of the Magic Ant-Man, Anthony Morano. To the inside, the 007 of the Sam Akonda, Sam Bachman. Row 1 for heat race number 1 to the outside, the 051 of Putt-Putt Clay Christopherson. And starting on the pole, the 444 of Scott Rayome. I told you, Scotty, he said he was going to win this thing tonight. He was ready to go. Thought he was, I was pulling him up already. He played the invert game here. He's going to start on the pole for heat race number 1. That's half the battle here. I mean, if you can avoid passing him on the racetrack and get him now, why not? Sam Bachman right now not in the race car. Hopefully we get Sammy here. But it looks like we are going to go. No, there you go, Sam. I mean, Scott. Oh, is he taking an EOL? So is Clay Christopherson, possibly. These guys just making up rules as we go here. I had Scott, you know, I put $100 on him to win this race, and I pulling himself off the front row for the feature. That's not what we want to see. I'm gonna have to see if I can cash out real quick before this thing rolls off. We're not going green just yet. Gonna pace around one more time here in Abbottstown, PA. Make sure you stop at the sub stop when you leave out of here, you know. So the parking lot's going to be the one that I park at if you're smart. It's going to be the one straight ahead of you. You park in 3 and 4. You don't park over there in that mess. Over there in 1 and 2, that jungle. You know, you go down there where the drunks are parking. 3 and 4. Easiest way to get out, and you park right along the side of the road. There's a telephone pole. Can't miss it. It's a crazy hump. It's my spot every time I go. Nobody else is willing to risk it for the biscuit except this man. And the green flag is high. It's ready to fly. There's 8 to play in heat race number 1. Sam pushes up the racetrack there in the center of the corner. He's got to fight it coming off. They're side by side, the twins battle. Anthony cuts to the inside here. The Ant-Man, what can he do? In the 32, the answer is lead lap number 1 as Scott Rayome fights to the outside. He's got his teammate in the inside in the 51, Clay Christopherson. He's trying to work under Blackjack. What kind of magic can he pull as Sam Bachman tries to gnaw back at the lead here, but Anthony Morano, man, when he gets a taste of that fresh air, he is tough to get back around. Let's see what the 007 can do here as we ride off the deck, or off the nose. Inches closer here as we go down the backstretch right on the tail tank. Close enough to give Anthony some love there in the center of 3 and 4, but he gives him plenty of room. And he sends it in. Slide job for the lead. Anthony Morano counters back underneath. And the war rages here in heat race number 1. Side by side, 3 laps to go. Oh my God, it's a tie at the line. Throw a coin, flip a coin. Who knows who had that one, but Anthony Morano like a bat out of hell out of 2. He's got the big boy run. We'll have to see what Sam Bachman can do here as he goes to the inside. 1.5 laps to go here as we fight through 3 and 4. Sam Bachman at the door. Give it to Anthony as the white flag flies. Sam Bachman trying to inch closer here as we send it into 3. What's the battle gonna look like here off of 4? Checkered flag flies. Anthony Morano holds on over Sam Bachman. Clay Christopherson 3rd. Scott Rayome 4th. And Blackjack John Tobias rounds out the field. As we get ready to take a look here, starting grid heat race number 2. Brandon Garand, that's what we're going. Garand. I don't know, in the 53, rounding out the field until I get any further notice. I'm stumped with that. BG in the 53, that's what we're going with. Rounds out the field here, heat race number 2. Row 2 to the outside, the 390 of Mike Brewer to the inside, Superman Kurt Schatzer. Row number 1 for heat race number 2 to the outside, the 56 of Randy Shreves. And starting on the pole, the 79 of Dean Reynolds. As I've learned camera tricks, apparently, since I've been here at Lincoln, ignore that, the disappearing act in the fence. If I think about it, I will try to fix it here in the warm-up session, but right now, who cares? Not really that worried about it, I don't think. As Dean Reynolds paces around here, we get ready to go at the Lincoln Speedway. Heat race number 2, our final heat race. This will set the starting lineup for the outside rows. As Dino gets ready to drop the hammer as the green flag waves, there's 8 to play at Evanstown, PA. Oh, Dino tightens up like Sam did in heat race number 1, gets into that 56, and Superman, he's got the cape on, little contact there with the 56 again, and Randy Shreves getting treated like the red-headed stepchild, just beat back to the back, started on the pole, or outside of the front row, and all of a sudden back to P4. Here's the 53, a no-show, and now the 56. Couldn't tell if he tightened up there or maybe made some contact with the 39 of Mike Brewer, but all of a sudden Superman out front. He is ready to let the speed unleash here in this 218. Kurt ripping that outside here at Lincoln. Got it smooth. We may see some guys be able to use the inside, but man, oh man, when I was in that big block race, it took a long time for that inside line to develop. But Dino seems to be working his magic in that 79 as he tries to take a peek. As we got the cross flags last time, we're halfway. 3 to go this time by Dean Reynolds. Trying to claw his way around the 218 is Mike Brewer. Since he's gotten around the 56 there, Randy Shreves, remember that gap was pretty big. But Brewer, he has inched closer to these two, and one mistake by Dean Reynolds or Kurt Schatzer. Well, Kurt could lose not 1, but 2 spots there as Mike is so close. He can taste this here. As the white flag waves, there's one more trip around. Kurt Schatzer rolling that top side out of 2. What kind of run can Dino get on the bottom? He swings it in one final time. Coming off of 4, Superman. Cape flapping. He takes heat race number 1. Dino in the middle. Mike to the bottom. And Randy coming home P4 to wrap it up. And you know what? I sponsor it. Not a lot of cars. You know my deal. We stick around for warm-ups. Right now it's set to 5 minutes. I don't think they'll take the full 5 minutes. It's normally a 3-minute warm-up. But we're going to stick around here. We're not going anywhere. Just hang out. And I'm going to mute my microphone, take a drink or 2. And we'll be right back here with your feature at the Lincoln Speedway on the Coast to Coast Racing Network. finally got a chance to pull up the C2C chat box. My fault for ignoring you, Megan. Thank you for tuning in. And, obviously, I helped him get some videos in and stuff like that, so I had to go make dinner. My wife is the, you've heard me praise my woman, and boy, do I mean it. She's the breadwinner. She supports me so I can do all this fun stuff. And so I had to go make dinner after I was done helping him. And, you know, what did we think of the new guy? Let me know what you thought there in the comments. If we liked him or not. You know, what do we think of Adam? He seems like a very nice guy to me. I'll have to go back and take a look at it after, see. Hopefully he didn't badmouth me too much there. Beating my way through the big block modifieds. Maybe we are going to do these full 5 minutes here in warm-ups. You know, maybe not a lot of cars, so possibility we do the full 5 minutes, and I'm okay with that. No problem. No problems with me. Let's ride on board with Dino for a couple of them. Dean Reynolds wheeling around. Whoa! We almost caught his flub there in the in-car. Close call for the 79 of Dean Reynolds, and now the 32 of the Ant-Man. He's gonna start getting in it. Let's see what Dino does. Oh, I was hoping he was gonna park it on him there and try to slide it up in front, but Dino, he's playing nice. Here, does he do it that time? Nope, not gonna do it that time either. The Ant-Man's stuck on the outside. There we go, Dino, yeah! Feed him dinner! Oh, Anthony looked real hungry on that outside. Dino fed him a sandwich. And I don't think Anthony liked the taste of it. He went around a little sour coming out of 4. And, you know, maybe it was that cheese. Some people don't like the sharp cheese. And it's definitely not for everybody. But this racetrack is for the 007. Sam Bachman right now, man. Top of the charts, 1503. No surprise for the 007 to be the quick man out here right now. And I appreciate that, Ron. Yeah, like I say, I didn't mean to bail on you guys. I really do like doing this, but well, we're taking my little brother to on a nice golf trip for his bachelor party. So, man, I have to get golfing more this summer. So I joined a golf league, gonna play with my good friends on a Thursday night. So I needed to open up Thursday night, and there might be some times where this one was perfect. Like I didn't golf tonight, but maybe sometimes where this pro late, you know, I hold it up till about 8:50 or 9 o'clock until I can get back. But that's why I offered to do it for free and sponsored. So it's on me this time. It's I get to decide. Inside of row 5, the 21 of Blackjack John Tobias. Row 4 to the outside, the 56 of Randy Shreves. To the inside, the 444 of Scott Rayone. Row 3 to the top shelf, the 390 of Mike Brewer. To the inside, the 051 of Putt Putt Clay Christopherson. Row 2 to the outside, the 79 of Dean Reynolds. On the inside, the 007 of Sam Bachman. Row number 1 for your ShaggyTV Pro Late Model feature here at the Lincoln Speedway. To the outside, the 218 of Superman Kurt Schatzer. And starting on the pole, the 32 of the Magic Ant-Man, Anthony Morano. Anthony Morano leads the field coming off a turn 2. As you see the Steve King Foundation pace car pull off. We're about ready to play in the clay here at Abbottstown, PA. 30 laps to settle the score. Who's going to bring home the checkered flag? I've got my money on the 007 as the green flag waves, and we're underway. Anthony Morano blinked there real quick, caught those drivers by surprise as Sam Bachman, he takes a peek on the inside, trying to make it 3 wide early here as Sam Bachman, boy oh boy, he loves playing in the clay here. I had to defend this place to a lot of the MTM guys. They said, oh, you know, coming out, making your debut racing again, Shaggy in the big block at Lincoln. Why would you pick here? Because it's the best racing in Central PA, and these guys are showing why here. Side by side through 1 and 2, now through 3 and 4. Any lane you want, you can make it work here. You just got to find it is the 4 of Scott Rayon. He got a little sideways there. Blackjack, something maybe broke on that 21. The 4 gets in the outside wall. Caution flag waves. For an unrelated incident, is Superman. He gets in the outside wall in 1 and 2. He was running in 3rd. Let's take a look. Let's see what happened to the 218. See putt-putt on the inside, but it's going to be, you can't blame the 051 even if you want to. You know, I mean, I guess we can blame Clay. Let's blame Clay for that one. Clay Christopherson uses his mind, and, you know, he just got Kurt off his rhythm there. The cape got stuck in the wall and had to park it there on the outside. He'll be able to use a quick repair. Hopefully get that 218 back out there. Not a lot of cars, so Superman, you have time to possibly work his way back up through the field. Hopefully Kurt keeps it rolling. Oh, Chris, I appreciate. He's hopped over to say Mr. Shaggy on my end. Means a lot to me, guys. Means a lot to me. As we roll around, the lights on that Steve King Foundation pace truck should dive off here. And excuse me, but I haven't broadcasted since I believe they had a little bit of an update. No, I'm running there. You can see that number there. This is what I was wondering. For some reason, I don't know. Maybe I need to get some sugar in me. Things look a little choppy for some reason. But that looks like it's running smooth. Hopefully everything's all good on your guys' end as the Steve King Foundation pace truck dives off. The green flag's high. It's ready to fly. The Ant-Man drops the hammer, and we're back ready to play. 25 laps to go. 26 actually here if we count this lap. It didn't change on me. I thought we were going to lap 6. But right now, Clay Christopherson to the inside. He's trying to make my pick here. He doesn't want me to collect at the pay window. I already lost on that heat race after Rayon pulled some unfortunate moves there on my end, left the pole, so I'm down money. I need Sam to go here and recover, but right now, Mr. Nice Guy playing a little too nice here, giving his teammate lots and lots of room on the bottom. Not what this man wants to see, but that's exactly what Putt-Putt wants to see. The 51 glimmering in the lights here in Abbottstown. Clay, can he make it work this time through 3 and 4? Tries to make it stick on the inside. He pulls even coming off the corner. Almost at the door there when they're at the line. Anthony just a big run off corner exit, but right now Clay making so much time right there in the center. Lincoln, one of those weird tracks where 3 and 4 really wide. Not that 1 and 2 isn't wide, plenty of room, but we'll see here in this view, you get to see it really goes out there in the center of the corner. You see the wall is even kinked. And it just, if you want to go up there and play, you got to have the motor cranked. You got to have the right gear going. And you can't lose that momentum. If you go up there, pinch yourself coming out, and you lose that momentum, it's just so wide that you can't make it back. So Clay trying to do what he can, but at the same time, when he can't float up to the wall coming out of these corners, he gets pinched down, and that's why as soon as he can't make the pass work, he does fall up in line going down the backstretch, tries to widen that entry to 3, and you see it helped him a lot more through the center, and now he's going to come back for a little more. Sam Bachman joining the party as he pulls up a seat on the inside. We were 3 wide there through the center, but Sammy Boy backed out of it. And he's going to let those 2 go on and play. No offense to the guys in the back, but I'm not going away from this. Some broadcasters will want to move through the field and show those guys love. And as far as I'm concerned, that big block race, when I finished 7th, I better have not got any love. I wasn't up here at the front racing hard. This is what I want to see at Lincoln Speedway as we come to the cross flags this time. Clay Christopherson, man, oh man, he's inching close as he's been here as he's under the M-band, but man, that run off of 2, Anthony gets so good on the outside that Clay, he's just got to pack it up and try again. Christopherson going down the backstretch right on the tail tank of the 32 here as we roll through 3 and 4. 13 laps to go. These guys, well, they've settled down a little bit. Let's see what is going on here. I thought I saw a battle. It was between Dino and Randy Shreves. Well, it was Scott Rayome and Dino. Normally Dino in a black ride, but he's rolling the whites on me these last couple time. And well, the exciting whites actually behind Randy Shreves here. We got Scott Rayome and Dean Reynolds. So the exciting whites trying to find their way around the 56 here and work themselves into the top 5. As Clay Christopherson running out of sand in that hourglass here. 11 laps to go. He's got to get a little friendly with the tail tank here of that 32. Unsettle him a little bit here. Get him nervous. But he dives back down to the inside. He's not insane, but he's pushing the definition here. He's trying and he's trying again. He's expecting a different result. But same old here for Captain Insano in the 51. Clay Christopherson trying to putt that thing down low. But right now, you want to be on the outside, ripping that thing like the 32, as there's 8 laps to play here at the Lincoln Speedway. Oh, caution flag flies for the 21 of Blackjack, John Tobias. He's gonna wreck here. Didn't get to see how it happened. Let's take a look. 21, he drives it in a little deep, gets that right rear caught, and same thing that happened to Kurt Schatzer basically, except boy oh boy, Blackjack ends on his lid, has to tow that thing quickly before the leaders came. Good job there for the 21 getting up and out of the way. Here's Anthony Morano. Paces the field. We've got a Full Throttle Motorsports top 4. 6 of the top 7 here is, well, only 7 drivers left on the racetrack. And if not for our good buddies at FTM, we wouldn't have a field right now. So big shout out to Full Throttle Motorsports. And like I say, I'm issuing the challenge. I hope Blake Chapman, all you guys, man, get out here. Come on. It's my way of giving back. So give back to me here. Give me an easy show to call. We want to make it good. We want to make it exciting here. So always easy to do that with a bigger field. As we pace around here, lights should go off this time. They do, and the Steve King Foundation pace truck will pull off on the exit of 2, and Anthony Morano will bring us to the green flag, and we'll have 7 laps to go. Can Clay Christopherson find a way on by? Can Sam Bachman make me some money here tonight, or is he just gonna damn me like his homie Scott Rayome did in the heat race? We'll have to find out. As the green flag's high, it's ready to fly. We're back underway at the Lincoln Speedway. 7 laps to go. Clay looks to the inside. This could be his best opportunity before the motors are wound up. But even now, Clay not close enough on the restart to make a move. And the first guy to work the inside is Mike Brewer. The man running P4 is Dean Reynolds. He moves on up. He gets by. Not sure what happened to Randy Shreves. There is, got 5 laps to go, but let's see. Randy Shreves, he got in the outside wall. He's just going to end up pulling to the inside and towing that thing. Tough break for Randy Shreves. as we roll around 4.5 laps to go for this time by, coming out of 4. Clay Christopherson, can he make a move, or can Anthony Morano lead the whole thing here? The Ant-Man started on the pole, looking to finish there. 3 fingers in the air, 3 more trips around. Sam Bachman, he took a little peek there for P2, but he's not close enough to the 051 right now to even think about making a move. And, well, actually, Clay, he's inched closer. Does he think about a move? Oh, thinks about a slide jump. He couldn't do it, though. He made it exciting. They're side by side. Anthony got the wall going down the backstretch. Clay completes the slide jump. White flag in the air. 1 more trip around. Oh, Clay Christopherson, can he hold on? The 32, Anthony Morano, final time through 3 and 4. He takes a peek in the middle, but Clay Christopherson, all the money upstairs. He brings it home. Anthony Morano, P2, and Sam Bachman rounds out the podium. Oh, Mike Brewer, 4th, and Dean Reynolds. Well, let's be honest with you, Scott Rayom there in 6th. If you weren't an FTM tonight, the luck wasn't with you and you didn't finish. Who had that on their bingo card? FTM top 6. Congratulations to those boys. As you're going to see it here, they're going to do a 6-car podium shot, and we'll get a pretty good view of it here. Congratulations to the drivers of Full Throttle Motorsports. Good showing, and I really do appreciate you guys coming out here and doing this because... man, you know, maybe FTM not the favorite bunch here in the league, but if not for them, we don't have so much of the sponsorship that we have, the amazing races to the finish line. Yeah, you might get sick of their dominance, but come out here and play with them. It's the only way to get better, only way to try and beat them. And, well, when you're sitting on the bench, you're not going to do that. Let's see if we can find here Sam Bachman. I don't believe I didn't make my interview camera for this racetrack like I normally do. I was lazy today. My apologies. So you'll see me click back and forth between TVs and roll bars, possibly hear my mouse click when I'm interviewing these guys. But hey, it's not always perfect. You know, what are you gonna do? And well, we got them all here. So let's see. How do we want to do this? Do I just come here? Maybe Mike Brewer might be lost. He's the only one not in there, so he might have got off early though. But dude, Mike, you're live on the broadcast, but you're the only one not in the waiting room, so you better get over there.
Oh, shoot. I was wondering where everybody went.
I told Mike to get over here. I said I saw the whole gang down here. Might as well do this all at once, man. FTM top 6, guys. I appreciate you coming out because, man, oh man, if you didn't, oh boy, it wouldn't have been that fun of a show. But how much fun were you guys having out there tonight? Anyone can go.
I hated it. I had a blast racing up there with Clay and Sam.
Yeah, I just Shaggy, I wanted to have those guys get some glory, so I thought I'll push in 3 and 4, make it look like my car was not set up so they can go by me and get a better finish. So it worked.
Yeah. And I'm all about boosting everybody else's ego. I was just giving my little head start in the points championship.
Well, that happened to everybody in the heat race, and you know, I don't really drive these that much anymore. Was that setup related? Because it seemed like when these things weren't wound up, when you drove them on that inside, that opening lap, man, they were pushing like a dump truck.
They were definitely tight in the first corner there. No doubt about that.
That's exactly why I took the EOL in the heat race, Shaggy, because I didn't want to take everybody else out. I knew what was going to happen, and I'm like, just put me in the back. I don't have enough confidence in these things. So just save everybody else's race, and I'll start from back there.
Yeah, you cost me half my money there in the heat race. Put my money on you. I didn't know you were going to drop to the back. And then Sam,
Never ever do that in one of these.
And then I picked Sam because he's got the quickest lap in practice. But I should have known he'd be too nice to you guys and give you too much room out there. Why you always do that to me, Sam? Every time I pick you to win, you're Mr. Friendly out there with your teammates. You won't pinch any of them. You let them go right on by. How come you're so friendly?
You should hear him in this Discord. He'll change your tune.
I do have to spy on him because I really do. Out of all of you guys, okay, I'm dead serious. I would consider Sam probably not knowing you guys that well, the quiet one, the one who doesn't talk that often. Is it that way?
Yes.
Wow, that was a Kelly Wheeler answer.
Okay,
right there,
Kelly.
everybody.
Yeah, give us something more, Kelly.
That's perfect.
But no, for real. Well, obviously, you guys are all gonna pretty much sound the same. Do you want the guy who does it all the time to do the team sponsorship here, or do we want to do all three of you individually?
We all can't be as good as Anthony, so let him take it.
Right.
I'm glad we
before-
all knew I was talking about him.
Before we do that, though, how about Chad Lackey in the big block race? How cool is that, man? That's awesome for him. I love it.
Yeah, and like I say, I couldn't tell. Well, I asked him. I guess Clay was getting interviewed. I think because it was me, Mike, and Chad there in the waiting room. And dude, that slide job, Clay, you threw at the end. I thought you were gonna get that. I didn't know who threw it, but boy, man, that slide job looked good. I was sitting there seventh. I had a pretty good view of that thing.
It was a Hail Mary. I wasn't ready for him to grip up that much, so I timed it a little wrong and gave me the tap, and that's all it took. But no, that was a fun race. The late models one we just did too was
that's
interesting.
That's what I was gonna say too. All you guys being in here, that it did kind of throw me off there. I forgot, Anthony. So I was in kind of like a zoomed up inside view. Did you get the wall coming out of 2 going down the backstretch? Is that what kind of slowed you down?
Yeah, I smacked the wall. Did an oopsies.
Okay, I was gonna say I assumed something like that happened because Clay, man, boy, oh boy, you fed him some dinner there with that slide job. Did you think Anthony was hungry?
He looked a little hungry. He looked exhausted up there, so I figured I'd feed him one.
Tired, man.
No, I was at the end though. I was throwing that car in there. It just kept sticking more and more and more every time I did it. So, a couple of times it pushed almost into the wall and killed me, but it didn't.
Now, that's another thing, I guess. When you guys are playing around, I know you leaked me into it a little bit. I won't throw it all out there, but do you mess around with the brakes at all here? Is that a strategy at all with these things?
I had the right front on. I think most of us did towards the end.
I didn't have mine on at all.
Yeah, mine was on.
Okay, so
I didn't do it, but I probably should have because I was loose at the end. Wicked loose.
all right, so we're 50-50 about. All right. What about you, Mike and Mr. Quiet? Haven't heard you talk.
No, mine was off. If I turned it on, I would have smoked that wall. There wouldn't be a wall in turn 1 if I had the right front on.
Shaggy, Mike's over there, the baby. Leave him alone.
Yeah, Mike's breastfeeding right now.
Oh, man, I've got that same problem, Mike. I've got the same problem.
Oh, you breastfeed too? That's cool.
No, but it looks like I might. God damn. Looked like that since I was 8 years old, man.
Hey, Shaggy, were me and Sam confusing you in that heat race?
What do you mean? Why? Did I say that Sam won?
No, our cars are identical.
Yeah, I called you the twins.
Whoa.
And I called Scott and Dino. I stole it from the Eagles because you guys you were the exciting whites tonight, both in the white race car.
Well, it's
I'm the younger, better looking guy, though.
yeah. I'm the more experienced and cooler guy.
Yeah, but the exciting whites look good back there, man. I like it.
Although I do think I had the best push of the night. Oh.
I
Let's
think
keep this-
Kurt might have had a pretty serious push going into the corner
Oh,
there.
what
Just
happened
let
to
him
Kurt?
eat it.
What happened to Kurt?
He
Was
must
that
have pushed or something.
Let's keep this PG-13, Dino.
Easy now.
All right, I'm gonna hop up here and roll the credits. You guys behave.
Who do we want?
Thanks, Shaggy.
Oh, wait, no, I'm not. Anthony, you got to do the team rundown. Jesus, what am I doing?
We all got to thank each other here for being on FTM and all the support we give each other and all the fun we get to have out here racing. Dean Subaru Car, Logan Ohio Lens, Swan Speed Shop, DJ Sim Shop, Expert Installation, Castleberry Flagstone, ShaggyTV, GridPack.com. Yeah, ShaggyTV for sponsoring this, and you doing a broadcast for us, and we're running coast to coast. And I said Swan Speed Shop. Scott,
we got to thank Sherry for allowing him.
Yeah, I got to thank Sherry.
Megan was watching.
We got to thank Gunner for the 350 and big block sets.
Sam's mom for always being in my DMs.
Oh my God.
and
I hear she's a nice lady.
Brewer's wife too, because I don't know her name, but her too.
It's probably best if we don't.
Shaggy, did you hear the story? Scotty got upset and he destroyed his monitor earlier this morning.
Oh my God.
Oh, what's he racing on now?
Shaggy.
That's my credit.
I went to Walmart earlier, and on a whim, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to buy this extra monitor. So I got two now. I come home, I walk into my living room, and my cat's got up behind my 65-inch TV, which is above my racing rig, and knocked my 65-inch 3-month-old TV off the mount that it was up there onto my racing monitor, and both of them are destroyed.
What taxidermist did you take the cat to?
I don't know. They haven't came back inside yet. So I had to make a quick trip.
Did you install the wall mount correctly?
I haven't bought a new TV yet. The racing monitor that I went to Best Buy at and got was a little more prioritized than the TV. So,
how deep in the case were you when you hung the said television?
3 months ago, about 4 or 5, probably.
Okay, see, that could have a little bit to do with it too. So we can't just blame the cat.
Oh, we're blaming the cats. I mean, that's like $1,000 out the window right there. Yeah. So if anybody out there listening needs 2 cats, they're free.
Buddy might need some friends.
Yeah, I don't know if Malcolm Ron's watching or not, but he likes cats.
Yeah, well, there's 2 of them. One's 18 pounds, the other one's about 8. If he's interested.
Yeah, Ron H in the chat there on the YouTube, he loves cats.
Scotty, are your cats spayed and neutered?
They are spayed and neutered, chipped, the whole 9 yards.
Look at that! Look at that! See, everyone wants a good home. Just come on over, give Scotty a 30-pack, and he'll let the cats go.
I know we're droning on, but man, I'm one of those irresponsible dog owners. I cannot now. Like, obviously, I do not let him off without a leash, but I couldn't imagine someone taking my you know what from me, so I can't do it to him. I just can't do it.
Who left? Who left us? Who left us?
Who left?
Wait, he probably had to go change diapers or something.
Yeah, I gotta bounce out of here, guys.
Yep, I'm getting out of here too and running the credits. You guys behave. Congratulations, and Megan said, "Good job, guys."
Awesome.
Thanks, Megan.
You heard Sam there with the thanks, Megan. We got way off topic there at the end, but Chris, maybe you do need a cat. I don't know, man. It seems like we need a cat, someone to take care of a couple cats because Scott's cats just not cutting it there at the Rayom household. And with that here, we got way off topic, man, but we are going to run it back here. Thank you all for tuning into the Coast to Coast Racing League. This is going to be a fun one race excursion for me here on the Thursday nights for sure. I can tell. On behalf of everyone at the Coast to Coast Racing Network, I'm Zach Chapman with ShaggyTV saying have a good night. And I should be back with you here Monday night, a little Monday Night Madness here. So make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Don't miss a show. Have a good evening.